ABC 9 News starts with First Alert Weather.
It is a weather alert day as the road conditions have worsened with freezing drizzle causing icy conditions on the roadways. We'll show you the roads that are closed, help you navigate your way into work, but I'll tell you, you might want to stay home.
And the freezing drizzle has firefighters warning everyone to use extreme caution. We'll give you a look at the roads right now so you know what to expect before you head out the door. And the icy roads have led to some school districts canceling class or switching to online learning. Green Valley, Atchison City and County, Lee Summit, Park Hill and Independence are just some of the school districts that have canceled class for today. Many of them running out of AMI days. They're now on snow days. Blue Springs, Excelsior Springs, Raytown, North Kansas City, and Fort Osage will have online school learning today, while Olathe, Blue Valley, Shawnee Mission, and other Kansas school districts are on a 2-hour delayed start. For a full list, you can head to KMBC.com. We know it's a lot of information to start off your Wednesday morning, but we appreciate you starting it here with us. Jamie Weiss, Katie Horner, we've got so much to talk about when it comes to the forecast, but we do want to at least say hello and good morning to our crews who are live for us in New Orleans. Cody and Donna, to say we are envious of the sunshine you guys are getting to experience is an understatement.
I saw Cody eating a beignet in the commercial break.
I'm jealous of that.
No. It wasn't a beignet. It was like a little hand pie, like a fruit pie thing. But we will get a beignet in a couple of minutes.
That's happening. We're not far from a place that is famous for exactly that. So, but yeah, our weather here is so much nicer. We hate hearing just how difficult things are right now in Kansas City, but the sun's coming up. It's foggy, but it's just making for a gorgeous picture here in Jackson Square in the French Quarter.
Yeah, just waves of fog coming in off the Mississippi. And it's really, really neat to see the silhouettes as the sun rises. Weather conditions couldn't be better here, and we know that it's the actual opposite back home.
It is, Cody. We have got ice in the area, and I wanted to show you from our Price Chopper City View camera that's near the Grandview Triangle, or formerly known as the Grandview Triangle, for your points of reference. This camera is just to the north of the triangle, so we're looking mainly towards the south, a little bit southeast. So to help you get your bearings, this is northbound I-435 as it comes around the triangle, and it is closed. There was, I thought, maybe a couple cars getting through, but they have not yet been making it all the way through that. On westbound I-435, slow going over the bridge, but it is moving. And then this is eastbound I-470, again, slow going but moving. Also notice there's a car here in the ditch. That happened very early this morning. They have not been able to clear that. It is 28 degrees right now. Right now, we have an east wind at 9 miles an hour. We need to see that wind shift a little bit to the south to get a temperature to warm up. If it doesn't warm up, we could stay below freezing longer than expected. And we have additional freezing drizzle still working through the area, so we're not done with that yet. Pavement temperatures are definitely below freezing. Air temperature is below freezing, but upstairs where Johnny would normally fly, the temperature is above freezing, and that's why it's falling as rain, freezing on impact. Johnny.
Yeah, with the temperatures just below freezing on the highways and falling through the cooler air, kind of becomes super cool, those raindrops. And once they hit the pavement, boy, it's instantaneous. So this, unfortunately, has been the rule, not the exception this morning with some of the major interstates. We're looking at northbound I-35 coming out of downtown over to the Bond Bridge. It looks like the off-ramp to Front Street could have, like, I don't know, it looks like maybe multiple vehicles involved in a chain reaction rear ender, which is all too common on these icy events. So southbound looks like it's getting into downtown a little bit. I do know they've gotten salt trucks out now trying to get the roads to improve here, but it was a little too little too late as far as all the accidents we have had. And I mean, literally dozens of accidents and road closures, interstates that were closed, more than, probably 15 closures on various interstates when we started the rush hour at 6. So not a lot of improvement, but here and there we're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel, and the big concern now is when will it get above freezing, and all of this risk will go away. And that, if it is past noon, is going to be problematic too, because I don't know how we get these cars moving, short of getting salt trucks in there somehow, until we can get things to melt a little bit. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Johnny. And as I take a look at the traffic map, I do want to point out at least a little bit of good news. The number of closures we're monitoring, that number has changed. We are still dealing with 9 full closures when it comes to interstates this morning, which is not helpful at all as you're trying to get out the door. But at least the amount of closures we're dealing with has lessened. Still monitoring big problems in the Triangle along 435, really both sides of the state line there, and then I-35, both sides of the state line. We want to bring in KMBC 9's Morgan Mobley. She and our photographer Vic Monet are driving carefully around the metro just to show us the ground truth of what road conditions are looking like right now. So Morgan, can you let us know where you guys are right now, what conditions look like, and just how that drive has been?
Good morning, Jamie. Sure thing. We are on eastbound 435 toward the Triangle. So let me go ahead and turn this around to show you. It has been inching just this slowly, which slow, of course, is good. Also indicates a lot of accidents up ahead. We have been probably in this stretch between Holmes and the Triangle for upwards of 20 minutes now, if that tells you anything. So certainly we're going to keep encouraging everybody. Stay in if you can. If you absolutely have to get out, you're just going to have to factor in a lot of extra time, because this is what is looking like out here, just mostly a standstill. There was a complete blockage of Highway 71 northbound near 75th Street. We saw an accident there. We've seen a lot of slick spots on the overpasses. I would definitely say that is the thing to be most aware of today. Again, please stay in if you can. If you cannot, take it slow. Factor in a ton of time. You can see from our point of view just how long it's taking to get anywhere right now. So Jamie, we'll send it back to you.
Yeah, Morgan, you bring up a great point there. Hope you and Vic drive safely. We'll see you back here later this morning. But this alert day has just been giving drivers such a hard time since the early morning hours this morning. I want to bring in KBC 9's Martin Augustine. You've been in studio with us since the start of our newscast, and we have just been monitoring problem spot after problem spot.
Yeah, it's been widespread across the metro, but there have been a few spots that have been bad, and they've sort of stayed that way throughout the course of the morning. So we're going to take a look at those, starting with I-35 near the Cambridge Circle. Now, this has traffic stopped in both directions, northbound and southbound, whether you're trying to get downtown from Johnson County or getting out of downtown toward Johnson County. This is what you're running into. You've got that issue with the truck that's kind of spun out there in those northbound lanes, and then some other traffic issues that are keeping it super slow for the traffic trying to get southbound. Now, we've seen that moving a little bit southbound, but certainly nothing is moving north. Next place we want to check out is I-670 eastbound at Genesee. This is another approach to downtown, and you see the long line of cars there, and you see some emergency lights there. There's some tow trucks that have been trying to get some cars out of there. That has been the case, my gosh, I would say for the last 2 hours that we've been watching, at least, if not longer than that, on that approach to Genesee. There was some issues there a bit farther to the east in that 4:30 to 5 o'clock range, and that has just carried on right into the 8 o'clock hour. One last place we want to go to is to take a look at I-435 on the Missouri side, southbound at Missouri 210. This has been a trouble spot all day long, and we still have emergency lights there and traffic very slow going there, but at least we're seeing a little bit of traffic getting south and a little bit of traffic coming north. That has just been a blockage most of the morning. I drove right through there at about 3:15, and it was not fun at all. It was white knuckling for sure, and so it's probably going to be like that for a little bit more this morning, Jamie.
Okay, Martin, appreciate you just sharing your experience and sharing the updates on these road conditions. We're going to stay on top of it for you throughout the morning. At 8:08, we are less than a week away from Super Bowl 59. In just 4 days, the Kansas City Chiefs take on the Philadelphia Eagles in New Orleans, just hoping to get that first three-peat in league history. The Chiefs and officials are already in New Orleans, and they've got just a few days left to get ready for the big game. Let's go ahead and send things back out to our Cody Holyoke and Donna Pittman live for us in the Big Easy. Good morning, you guys.
Hey, good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Kansas City. Yes, the Chiefs have to focus on game day. They can't see the sights like their fans, but you know, we want that three-peat, so
yes.
we totally appreciate it.
Yeah, they are absolutely laser focused, and we know that they have had a stellar, beyond stellar season, right, this year, but the focus, as we said, is on Sunday. They know that they are going to be facing an elite team. This is a much different Philadelphia Eagles team.
Yeah, we did hear more from the Chiefs in New Orleans here yesterday, including members of the defense. That side of the ball needs to be firing on all cylinders Sunday if they want to stop running back Saquon Barkley. Luckily, Chiefs linemen are going into this game healthy, focused, and ready to get it done.
they've added a couple different pieces. I just look at the offense, and they've obviously added Saquon, and that's been a good addition for them. So that we're gonna have our hands full. They're a great team.
This is what I want to be known for in this space, like a guy that makes big plays in the biggest moments. Because those are the people that you remember. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is the biggest stage, Super Bowl 59. I'm able to play, so hopefully, I give y'all something to remember.
Kansas City, ABC. Thank you. Super Bowl, sorry, we're just talking to some state troopers who were saying hello to us. Super Bowl fun continues today in New Orleans. NFL Fan Experience opens this morning, or this afternoon, I should say, right at noon at the Convention Center. It's a 700,000 square foot exhibit filled with merch, artifacts, maybe even a few NFL players, some Hall of Famers. We also expect to hear from the Chiefs later today, so look for that on our later newscast. But yeah, it's nice to see just the ambiance.
Everyone's happy.
You heard the loudspeaker
yeah.
a second ago. That was them saying, "Hey guys, we love you."
Asked where we're, they asked where we're from, and at least 2 state police officers. We won't speak for the entire department, but rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs. So there you go. Live from New Orleans, back to you.
All the support in Chiefs Kingdom that we can get, Cody and Donna. Thank you for making sure we are extending Chiefs Kingdom in New Orleans. We do, of course, need to get back out to Katie Horner, just talking about this situation here on this First Alert Weather Alert Day. We've been monitoring the next round of rain move in, and we had talked about in our last hour how, Katie, this isn't a storm. This is just freezing rain moving in.
Yeah, it's freezing rain and freezing drizzle, but it makes a very important point. It does not have to be a storm. It does not have to be, convective thunder and lightning and heavy precipitation for it to cause significant problems on the roadways. And that is certainly what we have seen this morning. Icy bridges causing numerous closure, not just the bridges. There is even some other roads that are also quite icy. From the National Weather Service, travel not advised this morning. So if you have any way to alter your plans, please do so. We believe by lunchtime we should start to get above freezing, but that may change if that wind doesn't make a little shift to the southeast. We may stay freezing through the lunch hour. You can see the additional freezing drizzle and rain coming up from the southwest. The temperatures are freezing. The pavement temperature is freezing, Jamie, and that's our concern this morning.
Yeah, appreciate the heads up, Katie. Thank you. A burglary in broad daylight in Overland Park has neighbors on high alert. This happened Saturday morning at a home along Birch Street. The suspects, dressed as utility workers, smashed in the deck door while the homeowners were at work. Then they took multiple valuables, including the homeowners' social security cards. Authorities say the home was likely targeted.
Most of our random burglars don't come through Overland Park and say, "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I want that house." They may have some working back knowledge about that home.
They said that it's pretty apparent that they had either been following my parents around for God knows how long.
The suspects left the scene in a white getaway car. No other burglaries were reported in the area. For Chief Safety Justin Reed, Super Bowl 59 is a homecoming of sorts. He grew up in a town just down the road from New Orleans, and he originally had no plans to play football. But we'll show you how one supportive voice pushed him to consider trying the Pats.
Today is an alert day. Stay connected with First Alert Weather. KMBC 9 News, leading the way.
And welcome back. It is 8:15 actually. Taking a look at your first alert traffic. Numerous highways remain closed because of accidents blocking the highway completely. This a look at one of the highways on through the triangle, I should say. It would be, I believe it's going to be the ramp from eastbound I-435 to northbound 435. Not positive of that. Pretty tough to tell via this picture. But a lot of these flyover ramps that have been very, very slippery remain closed. You can see the one above this slow traffic we see, not even showing any traffic. So it's blocked somewhere. May have overstated it a little while ago, but I said the side streets were in pretty good shape. Maybe not getting out of your neighborhood. Could be pretty slippery through there, but it does seem like the local jurisdictions have gotten some salt down. So overall, they're in better shape. Looks like most of the problems now are on the Missouri side as far as closed highways and icy conditions on the interstate and freeway system. Johnny Rollins, News Chopper 9, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Johnny. And as we check in on your first alert traffic map this morning, we continue to monitor problems on both sides of the state line, dealing with road closures along 435, I-35, 470 and I-49. So we'll continue to monitor conditions for you throughout the morning right here on First News. When we come back, we continue our Super Bowl coverage and have a look at how the Metro is handling this winter weather. Super Bowl 59 is a sort of homecoming for one Kansas City Chiefs player. Safety Justin Reed grew up not far from where the big game is being played, and KMBC 9's Donna Pittman made a visit to his former high school.
Retired football coach Benny Saya still with the keys to an Ascension Parish place of pride, the Dutchtown High School football field. Coach Saya also had the keys to many wins in his 17-year career here. Among his players, Kansas City Chiefs safety Justin Reed and his big brother Eric.
Eric was special, as Justin was.
Justin, just a freshman and playing soccer.
Justin wasn't going to play football.
Something Coach Saya just couldn't see.
And I went and got him out of class, and I said, you know, you don't have a choice. You have to play.
Are you kidding?
He said, what do you mean? I said, your brother plays in front of 100,000 people. You going to tell me you're not going to play football?
That was the first of many times Justin would listen to Coach Saya. He left soccer. After that, he was 100% focused on the football field.
Justin is very singular focused.
And disciplined, humble, and hardworking, just like Eric, Coach says, crediting mom and dad.
They were taught the values that you would hope that all kids would be taught. And then down here is Justin's.
Saya says Justin's talents, his gifts weren't limited to the game.
Highly intelligent, not just emotionally, but all the way around. That's what I think separated him from the other 16 and 17-year-old kids, was that he was a little bit of a deep thinker compared to them. I hadn't been back here in a while.
Walking the Hall of Honor.
This is Justin right here.
Saya points to Justin. When asked how proud he is, he points to the Reed boys and so many others he had here over the years.
It makes me feel good. It made me feel good for the guy that graduated and is working at a plant and making $150,000 a year. Anytime you have a player that goes on to be a successful part of society, that's why you do this, and that's what makes you feel good. And we've had a ton of them.
Well, Justin Reed is one of 5 boys from that high school that went on to the NFL. Coach says he's proud of all the boys who become men of honor in all walks of life. Great story by our Donna Pittman. Katie Horner, I just want to send things over to you. What do we need to know at this point?
All right, well, the roads are still icy. We still have more freezing drizzle to come through parts of our viewing area. Today is a weather alert day because, as Johnny said, as I said when I came in and Nick noticed as well, we have not seen this many accidents in a long time from such a light precipitation, but it makes that point. Freezing drizzle does not have to be heavy rain or even heavy drizzle to cause significant problems. We only have about 1/10 of an inch of ice on some of the surfaces, but that is enough to cause an ice rink out there. The First Alert radar has a difficult time picking up on the drizzle because it sometimes falls below the radar, but you get the sense of where that drizzle is as we look at that from the radar perspective. Now let me show you a live view of what we call the Grandview Triangle, and to give you some landmarks, let me put on this where the highways are. For example, this very slow going stretch is northbound 435. You see cars and even some semis that have been there on the side. Let me see. Yeah, there's still a car in the ditch there. They have opened this in just the past 10 minutes, but it's slow going through there. Slow going on this westbound 435 as it makes the bend around the triangle. And then here we have eastbound traffic on 470. All of those on elevated bridges, so they're going very slow there. Our temperature 3 feet off the ground and on the pavement is about the same, 28 degrees. Just a little bit higher up in the sky, the temperature is above freezing. That's why this precipitation is hitting us as rain, but freezing on contact. And that may be a problem all the way up through lunchtime today. We very much depend on a little shift in the wind to the southeast to get slightly warmer air to come in. Once that happens, it will just be drizzle and no longer freezing on contact. But just be careful all day today. We wouldn't want you to all of a sudden be out of control moving across a bridge or an elevated surface if it hasn't yet been treated or had a chance to thaw. Tomorrow, no problems at all. We'll be up to 46. Friday, 43. I want to caution you about Saturday. It looks like a similar setup, but not quite as cold. But we're monitoring for more freezing drizzle. Very cold for Super Bowl Sunday and a chance of snow next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. Meteorologist Nick Bender will be next with an update on that snow.
Freezing drizzle overnight has led to multiple problems on the highways and interstates this morning. We are taking a live look at 71 Highway at Blue River Road, where you can see those flashing lights, and it looks like a semi has jackknifed as well as a car there on the ramp. Northbound closed because of a crash involving a semi, as you see here. Major road closings and crashes have occurred throughout the morning along 435, I-70 and I-35 on both sides of the state line. A burglary in broad daylight in Overland Park has neighbors on high alert. This happened Saturday morning at a home along Birch Street. The suspects, dressed as utility workers, smashed in the deck door while the homeowners were at work and took valuables, including the Social Security cards. Authorities say the home was likely targeted. KCK police officers make a huge bust. The department sharing this picture on Facebook showing the guns they seized. They also found illegal drugs. Multiple people are now in custody. Nick, it is a First Alert weather alert day today.
It is a freezing drizzle, Jamie. Wow, significant impact on the highways and interstates here in Kansas City. At least seeing some movement through the triangle now. Freezing drizzle continues at KCI. 28 degrees with an east wind at 9 miles an hour. I mean, sometimes like freezing drizzle and 28 degrees or a freezing mist is even worse than if it would just rain. I mean, it just allows that ice to freeze or ice to create more efficiently. So freezing drizzle will continue to have a significant impact on the roads through 11 o'clock this morning. Then beginning at noon through the remainder of the day, temperatures a few degrees above freezing should prevent any new ice, though drizzle will likely still continue into the evening drive. Tomorrow, on our First Alert 9-day forecast, sunny, drier, warmer. 46 degrees. Look ahead to the weekend. There is a chance of freezing drizzle Saturday morning, but for now it looks like temperatures may be just a few degrees too warm for that here in Kansas City, maybe across northern Missouri. Colder and dry for the Chiefs on Sunday, and even colder with a chance of wintry precipitation next Tuesday and Wednesday.
Your station leading the way, getting you prepared so you can plan today with confidence. KMBC 9 News.
Wait, don't go driving right now. Get the update because we have many roads that are closed because of icy conditions. The National Weather Service is suggesting do not travel right now if you can avoid it.
Traffic has been coming to a standstill on some highways this morning as cars encounter slick conditions. We'll show you which areas are seeing the most trouble. We want to thank you for spending your Wednesday morning with us here on First News on KCWE. I am Jamie Weiss. Meteorologist Katie Horner is going to have a lot to talk to us about with this winter weather, just these icy conditions.
Very much so. But, checking down with Cody and Donna where they're dressed in red. They knew it was an alert day.
Yes.
So they're in theme, but also it's more of a Chief theme.
It's more of a Chiefs thing, and also they just get to enjoy beautiful, sunshiny weather. And, we're sending you guys lots of love, and we wish you could send us back the warmth.
Actually, yeah, I took the coat off this morning. Layers is really key. We should tell anybody who's heading down to New Orleans, because depending on time of day, you're going to be wanting to dress a little bit differently. But yeah, it's getting warmer. Hate to tell you guys that with everything that you're dealing with, but definitely the sun is out here in New Orleans.
Yeah, and we're seeing more Chiefs fans start to flutter into Cafe Du Monde, which we'll be talking about a little bit later. That's just right off of this historic Jackson Square here in the French Quarter. So much to get to, but for now, we'll send it back to you.
Yeah, you might get a quick influx of a lot of Chiefs fans escaping our wintry weather here in KC. We have a weather alert day today. The temperatures are in the upper 20s. There is freezing drizzle that has come through in waves this morning, leaving some areas quite icy, especially elevated surfaces like bridges and overpasses. You can see that freezing drizzle here on First Alert radar. You can see how once again it's coming through the city. That's why our weather impacts and alert continues this morning. It is 28 degrees, about 3 feet off the ground in Kansas City. At the surface, it is 29 degrees. So all of this is below freezing. That's why we have this very cold rain freezing on contact. But up above the surface is a layer of warm air, and that's why it's not snow or it's not sleet coming down. It is this freezing drizzle, and you can see how it looks a little foggy right now. That's that freezing drizzle coming through the triangle. We had northbound 435 closed for a while. In the past 30 minutes, they've just opened it, but it is slow going, and that backup goes far into Johnson County. It is 28 degrees right now. We have an east wind at 9 miles an hour. The key today, and you can watch us with this with us today, is do we get that little turn in the wind to the southeast? We need that in order to get above freezing, John.
And it hasn't budged since we've been on the air, I know that. As we take a look at your First Alert traffic, 834, here is another wreck that we've been working. It will be northbound I-35. This is a look from Shawnee Mission Parkway. It is near Johnson Drive, where we have several cars spun out. Most of the bad stuff right now is on the Missouri side. This is one on the Kansas side, and I think the worst one, if not the only one we're dealing with on the west side of the state line. But it is a parking lot nonetheless, and just evidence that, not all the roads are in good shape. Looks like maybe they did get salt trucks out a little bit more on the Kansas side, but obviously we had plenty of accidents on the Kansas side earlier. Doesn't seem to be much improvement on the Missouri side. And now, are we going to have to wait for the temperature to come up above freezing? Again, hasn't budged now. Katie's showing maybe noon before that happens, so file that away. Even as I get the salt trucks out here, there's still going to be those really sneaky slick spots out there, icy spots this morning. So this could all hold on as far as being a problem and a big issue for the next few hours or so. Johnny Rollins, News Chopper 9, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Johnny. And we continue to monitor our First Alert traffic map, which has just been a mess all morning long. And like you said, Johnny, it really seems to be a huge disparity between Kansas and Missouri side of the state line. Missouri seeing the majority of the accidents at this point. We've got one accident reported that's causing a closure in Wyandotte County, and that's going to be I-35 at Cambridge Circle. But other than that, it's really been the triangle all along I-49, 470, 435 on the Missouri side of the metro. Want to send things over now to KMBC 9's Morgan Mobley. She and our photographer Vic Lonay have been driving carefully around the metro. And Morgan, I just want to pick your brain about what conditions have been like for you guys and share with us where you guys are right now.
Sure thing, Jamie. We are west on Red Bridge Road right now. Like so many folks, we had to divert and get off because we just were really stuck for a very long time. So I want to show you what we are looking at right now. Certainly even still some slick spots where we're at, especially on bridges and overpasses. We were on eastbound 435 headed toward the Triangle for a long time. I would say it took us an hour to get from eastbound 435 over to the Triangle. My photog and I, Vic, we were just talking about you could really not go more than about a quarter of a mile without seeing an accident of some sort. Lots of cars into the medians, lots of semis, tons of flashing lights all over. We saw complete blockage of Highway 71 northbound near 75th Street with an accident. Again, the word of the day, it's overpasses. That has truly been my biggest concern throughout the day. Again, so many folks having to divert, find another path this morning, us included. So now we are on Red Bridge Road headed west. We did finally make it through that triangle, but gosh, lots of standstills there. So we're going to keep reiterating, I would not try to head out before noon. I know Katie keeps saying noon. If you have to, you're just going to have to factor in a lot of extra time this morning and be very, very patient and slow moving today. Jamie, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you for that guidance, Morgan, and hope you and Vic stay safe driving back to the station. So this weather alert day has just been giving drivers a hard time since the early morning hours this morning. We've had KMBC 9's Martin Augustine with us in studio this morning, pretty much all morning, just explaining the different problem spots, because we've had them change over the mornings, but there's a few that just have been lasting all morning.
Yep. There's some hot spots in the cold ice, that's for sure. That have been a sticky problem, and others that have started to kind of give up a little bit. But let's first take a look at one problem that's been around with us all day long. This is I-35 northbound at Front Street, and there was a wreck in there that's supposed to be cleared off northbound I-35 a few minutes ago, and indeed the northbound traffic is moving not very quickly. Neither is the southbound traffic, but that's also indicative of rush hour traffic as well. Let's take a look at I-435 northbound. We've been showing you this one because there were so many problems on the Missouri River Bridge that essentially northbound was closed and traffic had to be diverted off. But look here, 30, 40 minutes ago, there had been a huge amount of traffic stuck going northbound. That is not the case. So northbound is moving along a little bit better there on I-435 here on the Missouri side. Again, that's one of those places that had traffic tied up all morning long. One last place to look at is I-470, back down to the Grandview Triangle. Look how the westbound traffic is still not moving very quickly. Now, a lot of that traffic is probably trying to get north on I-435. If we were to flip that around and show you eastbound traffic on the other side of the Three Trails crossing, you would see eastbound traffic all tied up like that, again, trying to get north. So that is going to test everybody's patience, and if you don't want to test your patience, you just don't want to go out there, at least not right now.
Yeah, great
Jamie.
guidance there, Martin. Thank you for the heads up. And hey, I appreciate seeing at least a little bit of progress there. We know that these icy roads have led to some school districts to cancel class, even switch to online learning. Grand Valley, Atchison City and County, Lee Summit, North Platte, and Independence are just some of the school districts that have canceled classes today, while Blue Springs, Excelsior Springs, and Fort Osage will have school online today. For a full list, you can head to KMBC.com. We've also got it scrolling on the bottom of our screen. But here's maybe a bright spot in your morning, a little bit of warmth to get you excited. We are less than a week out from Super Bowl 59 in just 4 days. The Kansas City Chiefs are taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in New Orleans, hoping to get that first three-peat in league history. Our team is already in New Orleans as the Chiefs get ready to chase another championship. We want to get back out now to Cody Holyoke and Donna Pittman live for us in the Big Easy. You guys are our bright spot on a day like today.
Oh, Jamie, thank you. Good morning, Kansas City. We're live in the historic French Quarter with St. Louis Cathedral, picturesque behind us. Thousands of fans already flocking to town, trying to get in every little bit of the Super Bowl week experience.
Yeah, we're seeing plenty of Eagles fans, plenty of Chiefs fans as well. In fact, KMBC 9's Taylor Kaufman ran into many in red, ready to cheer on the team come Sunday.
Good morning from Bourbon Street. Now, if you know nothing about New Orleans, you've probably at least heard about Bourbon Street. You can hear the music, you can see the people walking up and down. This is a must-see attraction for those out-of-towners. We've seen a number of Eagles and Chiefs fans here walking up and down, taking it all in, and of course, we've been looking for those Chiefs fans, trying to talk to people. They're coming from all over the place just to be part of the Super Bowl action.
I'm wearing 15 jersey. He's wearing his 87 jersey. This is a dream come true for me. I'm 65. I waited all my life for this.
It's hard not to like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, okay? It's hard not to.
Rocking with our boys all the way. Patrick Mahomes, Kelce, Chris Jones, D-Hop, yeah!
Now we can expect to see even more fans as we draw closer to the Super Bowl kickoff set for Sunday. We're excited to see who all we're going to meet as we get closer to the big game. From Bourbon Street, I'm Taylor Kaufman, KMBC 9 News.
It's so exciting to see people who have never been to New Orleans just take in the sights and sounds, and there's so much to see and do here in town.
Yeah, and everyone here has just been so welcoming to all fans. They love to share everything that their city has to offer. Again, we just don't like hearing how different it is there in terms of the weather than it is here. And Katie mentioned maybe we'll see more Chiefs fans who say, you know what, I'm going to get on a plane.
Like
Make
right
that
now.
last minute
Right,
decision. So, but yeah, sorry that you guys are dealing with all the ice up there.
Hey, you know what? At least you give us something to look forward to. The warmth out there in New Orleans, great stories. Katie, of course, got to check back in with you to see what the latest is on this weather moving in.
Happy to give you that weather update. Notice how this starts to look foggy as we look across the triangle this morning. That's more freezing drizzle coming through. So you can see it's slow going there on the triangle, especially on elevated surfaces this morning. Icy bridges, numerous closures. The National Weather Service saying travel not advised right now. And that's that same picture I just showed you. But I wanted to show you some landmarks where you can see the most traffic that's jammed up is on this northbound leg of 435 as it turns the corner there in the triangle. It was closed for most of the morning. It is 29 degrees. We have, Nick, are you seeing this? A little turn in that wind. It just now started going east-southeast. That is critical to helping us get above freezing. But right now we are below freezing and we're only at 28. And that's why we still have freezing drizzle. So today is a weather alert day. Tomorrow, much better winter-wise, 46 degrees and sunny.
All right, looking forward to that. Thanks, Katie. Chiefs fans are flocking to New Orleans to watch the Chiefs try to make history, but the Big Easy has plenty of its own history to experience. We'll take you inside a bakery more than 150 years old and show you how their sweet treats keep customers coming back.
Today is an alert day. Stay connected with First Alert Weather. KMBC 9 News, leading the way.
And welcome back. It's 8:46. Taking a look at your First Alert traffic. What a disaster this rush hour has been, pretty much on both sides of the state line. More on the Missouri side, though, than the Kansas side, where we still see all sorts of problems. I-470 westbound Blue Ridge Boulevard, trying to get through the triangle. parking lot. It's been this way for, a couple of hours at least. So a lot of ice on the road this morning. Martin Augustine talking about when he was driving in at 3 o'clock this morning, it was already bad on the highways. So KDOT, MoDOT, they had to know that it was going to be icy for the rush hour, but it didn't look like we had any salt down at all, as is evidenced by the ton of accidents we've had. So be interesting to see how all of that evolved and how it was not considered, apparently, or at least they didn't get enough salt down. If they put it down, it wasn't enough, and it should have been plenty with the temperature right around 30 degrees to get any down at all. So a lot of the highways still looking like this. The list's way too long to go through, and depending upon where you're trying to go, you might just plan on maybe waiting quite a while, because I don't think we're going to see the highways back to normal, maybe until it warms up over freezing. Johnny Rollins, and that, by the way, is supposed to be noon or so. Back to you in the studio.
7 on this Wednesday morning. The excitement continues in New Orleans ahead of Super Bowl 59. We want to check back in with our Cody and Donna live for us in New Orleans. And Cody, Donna, I want to let you guys know, I can see behind you there is someone wearing a Mahomes shirt. That, if that doesn't say enough about Chiefs Kingdom, then I don't know what else does.
You can. We didn't even plan that, Jamie.
There you
Wise.
go. Yeah, check it out. So this
Look
is
at you.
Yeah, this is Jackson Square, and you can see they have. We saw the artist actually painting this Sunday morning. This beautiful little house here with the Super Bowl logo and the St. Louis Cathedral there in the background. This is one of the iconic spots that you see all the selfies, all the pictures, that sort of thing. And there are a few of those around town. Of course, Bourbon Street, anything in the French Quarter, really. And then even a few steps away from where we're standing, a tasty, time-honored New Orleans tradition.
Remember that rainy evening? You kicked me out.
It's as much a part of the city as jazz.
Oh, yeah.
And perhaps the sweetest thing you'll ever see.
Our husbands are off looking at alligators like some dumb jerks. We're sitting here eating beignets. Much better.
The world-famous Café du Monde opened in 1862 in New Orleans' oldest city market. And the top of the menu's been the same ever since.
It's coffee and beignets. We keep the menu here at the Café du Monde simple so people can enjoy being here, and we deliver.
Bert Benroot's family has owned the place since World War II, honoring the traditions that keep the crowds coming in.
People like to be surrounded by other people, and everybody's always here in a good mood. You know, there's always movement, and that's what people enjoy.
It's quite the operation, requiring truckloads of flour and sugar to keep up with demand.
Twice a week.
The ingredients power the assembly line for beignets, a pillowy pastry with plenty of appeal. Workers roll the dough, cut it into pieces, and toss those in the fryer.
From 350 in 2 minutes.
Then it's time for sweetening.
This is the final piece of the puzzle, and you know, a little powdered sugar won't cut it. It can be a little daunting, though, for the uninitiated.
I just take a little piece at a time. Yep, that's what I did.
It's the only way to survive, I guess, right?
But I still got it all over me.
There's something about the ambiance, the people watching, the nostalgia. A perfect recipe to a New Orleans experience you'll never forget.
Enjoy the beautiful weather and the scenery right here. I mean, there's nowhere else in the world like this.
Hey, only in New Orleans.
So much fun at Café du Monde. So if you're coming to town, you should definitely check it out. They are cash only. That's another tradition. And just word of the wise, we've heard this all this week. Wear light colored clothing when you go. Give yourself a little space and grace. If you're trying the beignets, and maybe just lean over the table just a bit, just in case.
Well, Jamie pointed out the gentleman in the Patrick Mahomes jersey. We see a lot of Chiefs fans, especially as we're getting closer and closer to game day. And starting today, those fans, well, they will have a new experience that they can enjoy. And we're talking about the NFL fan experience. It opens today at the Convention Center. Really, there's something for everyone of all ages there. You can play football games, shop, look at NFL artifacts. You're going to only see these things at the experience. You might even run into some players, walking around. Organizers say that this entire exhibit is 700,000 square feet of fun.
So we have a lot of games, a lot of shopping, a lot of content capture, something for fans of all ages, and kids 12 and under are free every single day. You can run a digital 40-yard dash against Derrick Henry and Saquon. You can kick a field goal.
Now, the experience will be open to the public through Saturday. Tomorrow, it happens to be HBCU Day. That's where undergrads will get in for free. So there you go.
There you go. As we count down to Super Bowl Sunday, we want to see your picks. We have Hy-Vee best fans, of course. We want to show you Finney. This is a cute pup showing off her Chiefs pride with a custom Patrick Mahomes hat. Her mom crocheted for her. Very nice. Thanks for sharing. We'd like to see your best fan photos. Upload them at knbc.com/bestfans, and we will show them in the days leading up to game day. But first, for our final bit on First News, a sweet treat. Do you see how much powdered sugar goes into these beignets?
Oh my
You're
gosh.
wearing black.
I know.
So
yeah.
I won't ask you to eat them. But like, this is really tough. I found out yesterday that when you bite into them, you have to keep them flat, or else it just either pours on you or pours down. But
Okay, so there is a method, and I think you just got the powder, some powder on me.
Yeah, you're going to get it over everybody.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, especially outside in the breeze. But
I say lean into the experience.
There you
It's
go.
just part of being here in New Orleans. So
laissez-les bon temps roulé.
My goodness.
Oh,
Okay, so we have the white powder of the sugar variety here. You guys have a lot of that clear icing
It
on the
is.
roads. Not as fun.
Donna, I think we should see you take a bite with your black shirt on.
Well, no.
We have places to be today.
I think I have a rule that I don't eat on television.
There you go.
You all see me eat plenty off of television. I just don't see that anything good can come of that. But don't worry, I'll be getting to it.
Oh my gosh.
Clear.
Enjoy, you guys. I look forward to having a full report back experience tomorrow
be
morning
safe.
when you guys are live tomorrow. So thank you for that. That's our bright spot, Katie, because
That's what I was thinking.
Today's weather has been rough.
Yeah, thank you for that moment of levity. All right, let's get back to the serious business. It is a weather alert day because of this freezing drizzle. There is ice on most of the bridges, especially on the Missouri side. This is what we call the Grandview Triangle. I know it's 3 trails crossing, but we know it as the Grandview Triangle. And boy, it is so slow going. Let me give you some landmarks. What you're looking at, this coming around the bend very slowly is northbound traffic on 435. It had been closed for a long time right there, but they're just letting cars trickle through there. It's only 28 degrees. It is going up though. That's the good news, but it's going to take a while we deal with this freezing drizzle.
Freezing drizzle overnight has led to multiple problems on the highways and interstates this morning. We want to take a live look at 435 at Wooden Road. This is in Edwardsville, Kansas. A semi crash is blocking some of the lanes of traffic here. Major road closing crashes have occurred along 435, I-70 and I-35 on both sides of the state line. We're going to have an update for you coming up at noon. A Missouri man is facing charges related to a kidnapping and high-speed chase from Raytown into Kansas City, Missouri. Raytown police say yesterday morning they got a call that Sherman Hicks II had forced a woman into a car and driven off. When an officer tried to pull Hicks over, it led to a chase that ended after his car crashed on 63rd Street in KC Mo. A warning from the Better Business Bureau about a rise in sports betting scams around the Super Bowl. When jumping on what you think might be a reputable site, make sure there is not a letter missing from the URL. The BBB reports it often sees people with concerns about getting ripped off with get-rich-quick bets. Nick?
Jamie, today is the First Alert Weather Alert Day. Freezing drizzle has just caused significant issues all across the Kansas City metro, and it is ongoing, slow going. It looks like it's at least starting to flow a bit here through the triangle, but you still anticipate significant delays on your travels this morning with road closures still across the metro. 29 degrees, we're up 1 degree, so that's encouraging. We're hoping that those temperatures climb above freezing at noon, which would end the risk of additional freezing drizzle for this afternoon, this evening. Drizzle will still occur, just with temperatures above freezing. It won't create new ice for the evening drive, but it's still going to take a while for all of this to kind of be handled and cleaned up. Saturday, another chance of freezing drizzle in the morning. Temperatures just a few degrees above freezing in Kansas City, so hoping that we don't have another repeat of today. At this time, it does not look like it. Cold and dry on Sunday, and even colder for next week, with additional chances of wintry precipitation on Tuesday and Wednesday.